Philippians chapter 4, verses 11 through 13 says, I don't say this out of need, for I have learned to be content in whatever circumstances I find myself. I know how to make do with little, and I know how to make do with a lot. In any and all circumstances, I have learned the secret of being content, whether well fed or hungry, whether in abundance or in need. I am able to do all things through him who strengthens me. As the Apostle Paul wrote to the Philippian church, he wrote concerning the fellowship they had with him in the spreading of the gospel. Namely, the church sent Paul gifts on several occasions to supply his needs. For this, Paul was grateful and rejoiced, primarily because of the spiritual fruit that was accomplished through their partnership in the gospel of Christ. In this setting, though, we can see Paul's perspective toward having material things. Namely, he wrote of knowing how to make do with both a little and a lot, whether he was well fed or hungry, whether he had an abundance or was in need. He could do this because he had learned the secret of being content and depended on God, who would strengthen him through it all. It's easy to get caught up in materialistic things and desires in this world. I suppose this has always been the case since sin entered the world. For people have a tendency to think about those things they do not have, desire those things, and lose any sense of satisfaction with the things they do have. Thus, in always seeking to have more in order to be happy and satisfied, we can be ungrateful for what we have and even fall into bitterness and depression over our current circumstances. Today's response to hearing God's word is this: learn to be content. Paul helps us understand what contentment looks like in this passage. To be content, you must be satisfied with those things that you have, rather than feeling the need to have something else in order to be satisfied. Sometimes your situation in life may be that you have an excess beyond what you need. Sometimes your situation in life may be that you barely get by. Regardless, you must learn to depend so much on God that you trust in him to strengthen you, provide for you, and lead you to true joy, that you are satisfied with those things he has given you.